Hey, let's just go ahead and get to what we want to talk about.
All right, let's do it.
And so, first thing up, and our stream's running pretty good too right now. So,
Hey.
All right.
so not apparently, but over the last week, our dear friend Vince McMahon had to step down from his duties at WWE. Now, look, this is no small feat. Vince McMahon has been the CEO, the owner of WWE for literally our entire lives. Everybody who's in here under 60. The only WWE or WWF you know has been ran under Vince McMahon. That's Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Undertaker, the Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels era, the Stone Cold era, the John Cena era, Randy Orton, CM Punk. Now we in Roman Reigns. This is like 40 years worth of stuff where Vince McMahon has been CEO, owner of this company. And so he's stepping down. And it's amid some allegations. We covered that on one show. I didn't feel like the allegations were serious enough for this, but you know the culture we live in takes things very seriously in these kind of realms. And so yeah, that's the news. Vince McMahon, owner of World Wrestling Entertainment, announces his retirement at age 77 amid a sex scandal investigation. Thoughts? Let's go with Chris first.
It's unfortunate. You know what? I like Vince. Vince, like you said, I'm a wrestling fan back for WWF when it was the Federation, and I do understand right and wrong. I do get that point, but I just feel like that at some point that why does it have to cost a man his job? That's just how, because clearly, I don't know Vince personally, but clearly he is passionate about this. Like with John Madden. Like Madden did broadcasting for many years. He just loved football, and Vince just loved wrestling. He loved, just being creative with it. All of that, this is very just unfortunate, that I don't want to use the word force, but he had to come to these terms.
I'll say the word force. I feel like he was forced out. Randy, what say you?
Yeah.
Well, Vince, if you're watching this, thank you for your many years.
I agree.
I don't know. Was it forced? I don't know, because I think eventually, maybe it was forced. But you have to reflect too, right? Once your life hits 77, like what was the plan for the company? That he already had to have certain, pieces of the chess puzzle, if you will, in place to maybe, hey, he knew it was going to go to Stephanie. He knew this was going to go there. And granted,
Maybe.
Thank God for certain men that do, if they want to spend the rest of their life till their dying day working, more kudos to you. But I don't know. I just think
I feel like he was one of those guys that wanted to spend the rest of his living days working.
I agree.
I don't
You
think
think
he
so?
has a retirement mindset. So that's why I would say it was forced.
that eventually through the politics and suing and
like,
all that, it was
I
just
think
like,
they
I'm going
went
to hang it up.
public in '99. So once you start that phase, that was 20 plus years ago. Once you start that phase, then you kind of left the future of your
Decision-making.
company and the decision making into the stockholders and the boards and everything. So although he was still CEO, he managed to play the game and stay in that position. There was always a chance that he could get voted out or pushed out. And I think it just came. What
see.
did Joker say? Was it Joker in Dark Knight? Die and be a hero and live long enough to see yourself become a villain. I think that's going to be the instance of every company. We've seen it kind of with Jeff Bezos. I think the man with the ball right now running the CEO is Elon Musk, but his time is coming too. Yeah, they already trying to. You see him throwing darts at Elon anyway.
Because this is not work. Like, this is not work. Like, today we got a new title holder. We're blowing up some stuff. Hey, we got the interference coming in from this main event. I got this special guy coming in. I got Stone Cold. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna stutter me at the end of the night. Like everybody's gonna go ecstatic. Like this is not work. Like you're taking away a piece of him. Like if that was me, I would be like, I don't know if I can say that on this network, so I'm not. But like this is a humongous blow. This is a shot in the chest for this. Because it's like, what's been keeping you relevant? Men stride off of being relevant. That's what keeps our youth, even though the reality is there. But, you know, this guy was still in shape. Competing with these young bulls, you know?
All right, so as the report, Vince McMahon, Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of World Wrestling Entertainment, announced his retirement on Friday at age 77. In a tweet posted in the late afternoon, McMahon stated, so the tweet says, we have that tweet on the screen? At 77, time for me to retire. Thank you, WWE Universe. Then, now, forever together. And so, you know, that's their hashtags in the company. Throughout the years, it's been a privilege to help WWE bring you joy, inspire you, thrill you, surprise you, and always entertain you, McMahon said in a corporate statement. He went on to thank his family, the current and former superstars who work for the company, and the fans for allowing the WWE into their home every week. Our global audience can take comfort in knowing WWE will continue to entertain you with the same fervor, dedication, passion as always, said McMahon. I am extremely confident in the continued success of WWE, and I leave our company in the capable hands of extraordinary group of superstars, employees, executives, in particular both chairwoman and co-CEO Stephanie McMahon and Nick co-CEO Nick Khan. So I didn't know that happened. I remember he left Stephanie in with the temporary CEO. So I guess they split the job between her and Nick Khan, who I think has been executive vice president for the last few years.
He might be the lawyer.
Nah, he's been the dude right under Vince for
Okay.
like the last 3 years. Nick Khan. So I will continue to support WWE in any way I can. My personal thanks to the community and business partners, shareholders, and the board of directors for the guidance and support through the years. Then, now, forever together. All right, cool.
Hopefully him and Undertaker can have a couple drinks and enjoy retirement. You know? I mean, the old school guys are, well, granted Vince, but Undertaker wanted to retire, but, you know. It's,
Undertaker is retired.
Say again?
Undertaker's retired.
No, yeah, yeah, but my point is to say, like, the older generation of wrestlers in general are, you know, retiring as well, so it's kind of interesting to see. Especially watching wrestling these days, which I think kind of sucks these days, if you want my personal opinion, but...
You don't like the product nowadays?
Well, when we watched it the other night, I was like, what is going on here? You know? I think it's fallen off a little. But we'll see. Oh, we missed SummerSlam, didn't we?
No. I thought it was this Saturday, but it's Saturday coming up. The Saturday coming up next week. Yeah, so let us know in the chat if you enjoy WWE or if you liked it more in the earlier eras, Attitude Era, and so forth and such on there.
So many great eras. Wow.
Yeah. All right, so we had Val. What is it? Project Val come in. He said the Attitude Era was his favorite in WWE, and I might agree. Was it? I kind of like. You remember when what's that era called? What?
I were playing in my headset.
Oh, snap. Okay, that's my fault. I always do that. I never stop the video. It's not everybody. It's just you guys. It sucks for you guys. Yeah, whatever Attitude was right before the Attitude Era when it was like the Hart Foundation and DX was just then starting. It was like Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and China. Like everybody else hadn't joined it yet. That's my favorite era. Like, I feel like that's like the right before the Attitude
That's
Era
like
cracked
2000.
Nah, that's like 96. 95, 96.
I think a little bit later than that. I think like 97. 98.
Nah, 90. See, we gonna end up talking about wrestling.
No.
97. That's around when like Bret Hart left. The Montreal Screwjob or whatever
right after
happened.
Bret left.
So after Brett left, I feel like that same day is the date that the Attitude Era kicked off.
So that's like the Rock era, kind of.
Nah, it's before that.
Yeah, you're right.
This is like, so right after that, we in the wrestling ring. Right after that, Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels went to WrestleMania 14, and had a match. Stone Cold won and never looked back.
Yeah,
He took off.
that's a good era, though. Yeah. The Bret Hart era, we were still young, so we didn't know how important it was. Because, like, when I look back, I'll be like, yeah, Macho Man's like one of my favorite wrestlers, you know, and stuff like that. But
So thanks, Project Val, for getting us back on wrestling. Let's leave that alone.